everybody, the holidays are upon us, and this weekend is the perfect time to take your annual family Christmas card photo.
Yes, it is.
So today, Mark is showing us how to take them on our smartphones and make them look professional for a fraction of the price.
You think I'm excited right now?
You're very excited.
I mean, I have bacon and photography. There's two things in one show.
I know. A lot of bacon, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so as a professional photographer, I'm going to say that because if you weren't doing this job, you would for sure be a professional photographer.
Sure.
The one thing that is super important to you is lighting. You're all about lighting.
Right.
So what are some tips if we would like to take our photos outside?
Right.
Because you see a lot of families taking their photos on the beach.
Yeah.
So what are some do's and
Well,
don'ts?
now too, because it's not quite cold, so cold you don't want to go out into, so you can go outside. If you're going to take that family photo outside, and when I say family, it could be just a couple, it could be you and your pets, it could be an entire group. I'm going to address a few tips. When you go outside, do not go out in the midday sun. It is absolutely the worst time you want to take a photo. You either do it in the morning as the sun is rising or when the sun is setting. This is what you will get if you go out and do it in the midday sun. You get what I call the raccoon eyes. You'll see the light coming down. You see a lot of contrast that's happening and the light tipping off of the cheeks and the nose, part of the eyes. You don't see that light that's there.
That's our beautiful producer, Lily, by the way.
That's not. That is, okay? Let's just be clear, okay? This is, actually today is the perfect day. If you go outside now, we have a cloud layer out. It is like a giant softbox.
Right.
So it just diffuses all the light that comes through. This was taken on a day like very similar to what we're having in Southern California now. If you go out and you do have daylight outside, you know, I always say shoot in open shade.
Right.
What is open shade? Do you remember?
Yes, open shade is when you're standing outside, you can look up and see the sky, but there's no sun.
But you're in the shade.
Okay.
Okay? So that will give you a really soft, beautiful light.
Well, I learned a
She
lot
pays
from
attention.
him, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
Quick, quiz me something about food.
Okay.
No,
No, forget it. All right, now what if we're indoors? What should we
that's
keep
a
in
whole
mind
separate
inside?
problem. Yeah, because a lot of times you have lights, lamps on, overhead lighting. It's a very
Yeah.
difficult thing. So I would say try window light, because window light is very much like open shade in a way if you're going to do it. But then you go, oh, I love that scene at the mountain behind us, so I'm going to stand in front of the window and take a picture, and you end up getting this silhouette.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, the Witness Protection Program Christmas card.
That's right. People are like, we don't know if Debbie's going to be discovered. She's on the run.
Oh my goodness.
So here's my tip for this. If you're shooting indoor, sometimes you have a big picture window, a big sliding glass door. Put the light source behind the photographer who's taking it. You could even, if you want, if you have a little trigger on your iPhone, because some of them have those little triggers, tape your phone to the window and point it out so you can frame yourself up and everybody's standing in front.
That's a great idea.
The light source is actually behind the photographer here taking this picture of Lily, and you have this soft light that's coming in through the window.
So then the photographer should be standing where Lily is to get the best picture
So
of
the
Lily.
light should be behind them. Always
Okay.
put the light source behind them.
So now that we have the lighting down, what about posing? Because I will say this, we all know this, the awkward family photo or friend photo, that everyone's kind of
hard.
and no one really knows what to do.
I know people always do this. They'll get together and then they put their arms around everybody like this, and then they're jacking it
and
right
the
up
shirt
their
starts
butt.
just, oh no.
Okay, so let's take a look. Here's a couple things that I want to point out when you're doing this. So here's our first shot. Let's talk about spacing.
Okay.
When you ask people, you get your family together, they kind of go, oh, we're family. I kind of, you know, I don't like him growing up or whatever. You're going to have the, on camera, it's going to look a mile apart. So you want to be awkwardly close. You want to know if they had garlic for lunch.
Wow.
Let's just do that, okay? So bring them in, and what I have asked them to do here, this is some more fabulous staff here that we're working with. Your end should sort of bracket in, and then between, go ahead and layer. Put one person behind the other, not too far.
Stack 'em.
Just stack a little bit and come together, and then shoot.
nice.
Here's another tip we kind of didn't cover. Only include in the frame what you want in the picture.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Nothing extra.
So, right.
No, nothing extra.
So how do we get the perfect angle though?
This kind of goes against what you normally do when you do a selfie. When you're shooting a group photo, you don't want, a lot of times we take a picture, I don't have my phone on me, but let's space work, okay? I'll take a picture. If you do a selfie, you're always looking up like this. And that's good for a certain reason, but look what happens in this scenario. And it's subtle. But here's where the camera is held up here, and it makes them look short and squatty.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
This photo, notice how they look taller.
Yes.
Why? Because you went from this to taking the picture to here.
Wow.
So just
that's
lower
good.
yourself, makes them appear
Okay.
taller.
We're supposed to.
Well, what
for
about if they're-
only for a far away shot, if you're including the whole body.
Right.
But
Do that.
what about if it's like waist up or
Yeah,
shoulder?
then it's inverted, okay? So
Okay.
if you're going to shoot this way, this is a lot of times when people take a picture, they want to be so formal and they want to stand like
Right.
this. Their head goes back and up typically because they want to, good posture.
Yeah.
But that makes their eyes squatty or more closed.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
bring the chin down a little bit and elevate the camera. It'll open up the eyes. It'll give a good jawline, as you see here. Nice little chin here.
Yeah, look at how Hallie
See how
looks
you're
so
shooting
different.
underneath
Yeah.
the chin? So that's just your little.
Okay, so now you've told us how to take our photos so they actually look good on our Christmas card.
Yes.
But now you have a solution on how we can actually print the Christmas card
Yeah.
for a fraction
Well, we've
of the
taken the
price.
cost of the photographer out of this, right?
Right.
Because
Yeah.
a professional photographer, good tips there.
Hundreds of
iPhone, by the
dollars.
way, will make it work, or your smartphone. But I love to do photos. I don't like to spend a lot of money on them
Right.
or a lot of time on them. So I've got a great secret for you. Very quick, affordable cards. Do not compromise quality. That's so important. Somebody wants to get a card from you. They want to feel it in their hands. They want to have good quality. Go to Walmart. Look for this. This is their photo kiosk, okay? You can use this kiosk to print out your images. It takes minutes, 5 max. You can design your card. You can pick all sorts of things on it. I'm going to show you how easy it is. They're going to be ready to pick up in 1 hour. It takes minutes. Take a look.
1 hour?
1 hour.
When you sit down at the Walmart Photo Kiosk, you'll see a screen that looks similar to this. Touch the screen to begin creating your own personalized holiday card. You'll be asked what products you'd like to create. I want to make a card, so I click on Holiday Cards. I'm then presented with many holiday templates to choose from, but of course, I chose this great option from Hallmark. Now the rest is completely up to you. There's so many sizes and styles to choose from. Once you decide which template you like best, it's time to start customizing your card. To upload a photo, simply plug the kiosk into any smartphone. You can also upload photos using a memory card or directly from your Facebook or Instagram accounts. Once the photo is uploaded, you can zoom in or zoom out to fit the frame. Add whatever holiday message you'd like to place on the card. There's so many different kinds of fonts, colors, and sizes to play around with. When you're done personalizing your card, it's time to choose the amount of cards you'd like to purchase and click Checkout to complete your order. A ticket of your purchase will print out and your cards will be ready in about an hour.
And there it is. It's all said and done. By the way, you can put your pictures on mugs. You can do blankets. There's all other products other than just greeting cards. And you get 20 cards for $15.
20 cards for $15. And they also come with the envelopes. And I would like to show that our family members did it. Here's you and your family. Here's Ken and his family, Allie and her family. I took this photo of my husband and John and the baby.
You're not in the car.
You know, we've got time to make another one because you can do this all in an hour at Walmart. But I would also like to show, by the way, they're double-sided. So you could put text on the other side as well. Look at that. Or you could just write your, your holiday
You could
greetings
put a
to them.
recipe, anything on the backside of it.
And with the envelopes, it's a great deal.